Hi Cancer, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your March 17th through 21st reading, your first quarter moon reading, and we're calling in your angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And what is going on with you, Cancer? What is happening in March for you? What do your guides want you to know? Haha. There has been a decision made. There's some kind of decision that has been made. And that's the first card that's coming out for you, Cancer. Coming from the place of a decision having been made. Let's see what else is going on. All right. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Wow. All right. So, okay, I'm hearing Edie Brickell. The wheel keeps on turning and turning and turning, and nothing's disturbing the way it goes around. I'm not a singer, clearly, but that's what I'm hearing, and I felt like I needed to tell you. Okay, so yeah, I keep wanting to go over here, but your angels and guides are like, we want to talk about this tower moment. So your angels and guides are talking about this tower moment happening. And it's so interesting because when I see the tower reversed, usually what it means to me is that there is a big change that is coming, but instead of it being like Uranus, instead of it being a big surprise, like you've had time to plan for it somehow. So there's been this big change that you've had time to plan for. And then your higher self is talking about some kind of Emperor energy, but in reverse. Some kind of mixed up energy. So it's like there was this illusion of solidity, or this illusion of solid, stable, safe, secure. There's also some narcissistic energy here. And yeah, here's your star card and it's reversed. So this is like, there's some kind of, I feel like, hope that was dashed. That's what that feels like. Okay, so coming from this place of a decision being made, this hope that was dashed, the security that was not there, a huge change that basically you had been anticipating. So it's a situation that changed. Okay, your advice is talking about going within. This is the Hermit card. It's about meditation, going within, healthy self-reflection. And wow, happening now and into the near future is talking about being emotionally ready to move forward, but it's reversed. So this is about things not being complete. Your emotions, you're still processing emotions around this big change that wasn't as solid as you thought it was. The heart of the situation is talking about manifestation energy. It's like manifestation energy being on hold. Here's the Magician and here's the Three of Wands, but it's reversed. Both are reversed. So it's like there's some shady energy that's keeping you where you are, or there's some non-movement. There's no movement going forward, or that's what it feels like. It's like the heart chakra is stuck. And the big picture is talking about not your first rodeo. Here's the Fool. Here's the Fool reversed. And I feel like this is a pattern or a theme that you have experienced in several lifetimes. And here it is again. It's like, here it is again. I'm doing this again. Okay, so the card that just jumped out, here's the Nine of Swords, but it's reversed. It's like, okay, I am overcoming some anxiety around this. I'm overcoming some feelings of, it's like almost panic or fear or something. And this feels like it's coming out next to the Hermit. So it's like, it's your advice also. It's focusing on releasing anxiety around this, meditation, doing some healthy reflection. I think around mostly the pattern of this, and this pattern not being a new thing. This is, well, I guess that's what a pattern is. You've done it before, so there's some synchronicities and similarities to what you've already experienced. So it's kind of like keep your eyes open and understand what those are. Release the idea that you are not strong, that you don't have strength. And what that totally makes sense. If you've done this before, you're actually a lot stronger than you think you are. Not that strength is this wonderful thing, because it means that you've gone through a lot. But what it also means is that you're powerful in your perseverance, not just of this situation, but in general. You know that you can go the long haul kind of thing. And so you don't have to be afraid. What that means is you're not a quitter. So keep that in mind too. Your perseverance is really strong because you've had these experiences. And your resistance, it's like, I have resistance to moving slowly. I do not blame you, Cancer. I have resistance to moving slowly, the slowest knight in the deck. And I want to know more about that. I'm strong, I have perseverance, I know what I'm capable of, so I don't want to move slowly with it. What that means, though, too, Cancer, when this is in your resistance, is that you have momentum of not moving slowly. If I have resistance to this, my momentum is moving forward faster. Here's the deal, though. Here's the Ace of Cups that's coming up reversed. If you move too fast, it almost feels like there's some defensiveness here in the heart space. If you move too fast, you're going to move to it. You're going to move through this, I feel like, with a wrong impression. Here, happening now and into the near future, it's like I'm not emotionally ready to move forward just yet. I have some things to think about or some things to feel into. And if I do move too fast, I'm not going to feel into all the things I need to feel into in order to move on, in order to go forward with an open heart. This is literally like my heart is closed. So that's important, Cancer. A Cancer with a closed heart is not a happy crab. Okay, it's a crabby crab. All right, so in the past, here's the Eight of Swords reversed. It's like, in the past, you've definitely been able to see things from a different perspective, from a different angle. You've been able to move past like collective stories, move past programs that didn't serve you. Wow, you've really been able to move past programs that didn't serve you. This happened in the past, so that leads to the present, and the present is the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. It's like, okay, this is my therapy card. So it's like you could be getting therapy or talking to someone that you trust to plug back into the inspiration of life. It's also plugging back into the universe, creation energy of the universe. This is also about collaborating with someone else who is connecting to the universe with that creative intention as well. And your trajectory, Cancer, is the Ace of Pentacles. So here is a new start with a healthy foundation. Something starts anew. This can be a relationship. This can be a job. This can be a project. This can be a new way of thinking and a new ideal. So let's see. I want to ask a little bit more about that trajectory, Cancer. Yeah. And this very specifically is talking about keeping your heart chakra open and safe. Your heart chakra is open. You are safe to love. Your heart chakra is open and safe. That's why it was so important that your resistance is moving forward slowly. But if you move too fast, your heart chakra is not going to open. You're going to keep it, you're going to protect it so much so that you're not able to move forward the way you want to move forward. Let me ask your higher self that. How is it? How do you want to proceed? How do you want to move forward? Right, the Hierophant. You want to move forward in a really high frequency. You want to move forward connected with your higher spirit, with your higher self, with the universe. That's the most important thing. It is the most important thing to keep your vibration and your frequency high. It seems like there's been some negative frequency around your heart space, and it's really important to keep your frequency high. And your angels and guides are talking specifically to you about reciprocity. The energy that you offer, make sure that you are receiving energy back that feels of equal value. What you're giving, you're receiving. The energy that you're giving out, you're receiving that energy back in some way as well. Okay. I want to use Lenormand, get a little clarification. And I want to ask more about the Hierophant. Why the Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here? What's going on with that in your higher self? Yeah, your higher self is talking to you about not settling, not bending, not taking on something that you're really not wanting to take on and doing it for somebody else. It's about not settling. Cancer. Okay. I also want to ask, why is the Eight of Cups here in your happening now and into the near future? Not ready to move forward emotionally. I want to know why that's here. Right. And here we have the self-healing card. So there's a lot of self-healing that's continuing to go on. Instead of, if you were to close this down right now, it would be one of those patterns and themes that pops up when you least expect it that you would have to deal with again some other time. Somebody else would pull it out of you, or some situation would pull it out of you. And so right now it's like you're pretty much wide open to do this contemplation, get to the bottom of this anxiety and upset, this fear. All right, I want to ask about the big picture. Let's ask about this process. Let's ask about this pattern. And it has to do with feeling grounded. It has to do with staying put and feeling grounded. It has to do with home and abandonment. The safety of home. Right. And the safety of love. How safe are you in love? Can you trust yourself in love? Okay. I want to ask about your, I want to ask about your present time. So present time, that energy of collaboration with source energy, creative energy. And this is having to do with commitment. What is your commitment around connecting with the universe? And here's another one that just popped out. Here's the cross. In Lenormand, this is like your cross to bear. This has a lot to do with manifesting. Your commitment. Okay, so what this looks like is collaboration, co-creation with the universe, creative energy, and your cross to bear. So I do feel like you manifest quickly, Cancer. And it's your commitment to what happens after you get what it is that you've manifested. It's like how much energy you're putting into it after you obtain it, how you maintain what you've obtained. Okay, and I want to ask you about your trajectory, keeping that heart chakra open, being grounded and safe to love. Yep, and this is about being romanced, Cancer. This is about someone coming forward with with their feelings of, with their heart feelings, with their feelings of wanting to make you feel special. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple romance oracle cards for you. What just popped out? That was fast. Here they are. Flirt and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and extend your lighthearted energy to others. I feel like this has a lot to do, Cancer, with not shutting down your heart. Being lighthearted and being your passionate self, I feel like it has a lot to do with not shutting down. Not shutting that down so that you are in complete protection mode with your heart space. And what else wants to happen? Magpie Oracle for the trajectory. Actually, your angels and guides are calling. So what do your angels and guides want to say? Ooh. And your angels and guides are saying that there is some kind of, here are these little handcuffs. These are so cute. These handcuffs, and then something else fell out. Oh gosh, it's the life preserver. Okay, your angels and guides are specifically talking about codependence. Codependence. I'm gonna pull another one for that. What is it? So you have this resistance to moving slowly, and then you also get the snail. So moving slowly. This is also the little snail, you know, home on his back. Moving slowly, going wherever he wants to go. He's pretty solitary. So this is about codependence. There's something about maintaining your, I want to say identity, your true path, but also maintaining your independence and recognizing how you're codependent, or if there is codependence in your life somehow. Recognizing that, identifying it, calling it for what it is. Staying lighthearted through this process, Cancer. It looks like you're going through quite a healing process. So let me know how that resonated with you. I'm looking forward to your full moon readings toward the end of the month, and I will talk to you soon.